Okay guys, hi. Today is gonna be my first ever appointment with my fertility clinic. It is March 29th. It's a Tuesday, so at 1:45 I have my first ever appointment, like my consult of what they're gonna do. I know they're gonna do like blood work and they're gonna be doing ultrasounds and stuff like that. And I'm gonna talk to my new doctor that of the fertility clinic on what steps to be taken. Pretty excited and nervous at the same time, but let's see how it goes. I'll try to do like an overall, so pretty much I'll do like a video of overall how it went and stuff like that. I'm not gonna do like recordings inside just because you can't. But yeah, sorry for the background. I have two dogs and they just cry all the time. But yes, I'm just gonna do like an overall video of how I went down and stuff, but I just wanted to check in on you guys as well and let you guys know my journey. Hey you guys, so I'm back. As you can see by like the first like minute or two of the video that you're gonna see, I had my first fertility clinic on the 29th of March, and I'm pretty much recording this a few days after. But I just wanted to share with you like my experience and what's my next step for everything. So if you're in this journey, you can have like a little bit of knowledge as well. I'm still learning myself, so yeah. So the clinic that I went to, I pretty much live in the northern part of California. So literally the clinic is called Northern California Fertility Medical Center. It's pretty much one of the top rated fertility clinics where I live in the north side of California. So I went there. That's what my OBGYN referred me to. So when we went that day, we just literally just got in. Before that, we needed to fill out some paperwork online. They gave us our ID for me and my husband to like make payments and then pretty much fill out everything that you need to do before you go in. It gives you your test results and stuff like that. So we filled that out. Plus we printed out a packet that we needed to give to them. It's pretty much like background information about your family, medical history, my husband's medical history, and stuff like that. So just like the basic detailed things that they need. Pretty much all those personal things that you have to do also, like from blood work and stuff like that, just those things. So whenever I got called in, got my vitals checked, then we went into my doctor. I got assigned a really wonderful doctor. We pretty much went to her office. We sat down. She pretty much gave her information, like background experience, and then pretty much it was our turn and what was our experience with before starting all of this. And they pretty much, she gave us pretty much like things to pick, and then it's either just IUI or IVF, but we plan on doing 2 IUI rounds, and then the last thing will be IVF. If the first round of IUI doesn't work, then we'll go with the second one. So the first IUI, it's just gonna be not with trigger shots or anything. She told me that I have to do like 10 pills each day for 5 days, I believe, of the letrozole, just to see if my ovulation like kicks in with that. If that doesn't work, we're gonna be doing IUI with the trigger shots. So before we get that all started, we pretty much need to do some blood work. That will be on April 8th. After that, it's like 2 weeks that we wait because it takes a while to get the results. And then after that, we'll go ahead and call them, and then they'll just send all the medicine either to us or we just go pick it up at our pharmacy. That's pretty much how it starts. You had to do all blood work first, and then you call them, and then you start off with your treatments. So backing up a little bit, so yes, she pretty much explained IUI, and then she explained IVF, how it works. She also gives us like packet information, IVF, all the fact sheets, genetic testing. I also did my genetic testing for my future baby, and then how IVF cycles work. Also, she gave me information about PCOS, just because that's what I have. So pretty much she just gave information about different things, all the side effects of the injectables, oral medication for ovulation, and then SHG, that's saline infusion sonogram. So pretty much all of that information. We just pretty much talked about it as well, and how our insurance worked, just because our insurance is a little bit more complicated, I think, compared to others. There's like, it's like a pie type of thing that you have to do. Either like, you can do either 8 IUIs and no IVF, or you can do like 2 IUIs and 1 IVF. So it's just complicated, but we decided to go on with 2 IUIs and then an IVF. Hopefully, with God's prayers, hopefully just the first IUI will work for us. If not, then we'll just go in with the second IUI, but with this time with trigger shots. Yes, so pretty much that was basically the whole rundown of what to do, what to expect from all those treatments. After that, we went to another room to get an ultrasound done, just to see like my ovaries, and pretty much to see if everything's good down there, and everything was excellent. She just did confirm again like I had PCOS and stuff like that. So that's pretty much the time spent with the doctor. And then after, we went to another room with like the nurses or like the medical assistants. We fill out some paperwork, because we wanted to do the genetic testing as well. If I come out negative, then my husband doesn't have to do it. But if I come back positive, then my husband has to do it. It's just some genetic testing, just in case, because she explained to me that you just want one parent negative. Both parent negatives will be great, but if one parent's positive, the other parent needs to be negative to not have more genetic stuff going on with your baby. So I did that that same day. I'm still waiting on those lab results. And then after that, they assign you, she gave me all the information, they assign you a patient care coordinator that I have to just go back and forth with them. She gave me the extension for the medical assistants people and stuff like that. And as well, the doctor did recommend to go in with my general doctor, just because I do have high blood pressure. And I was taking before high blood pressure medicine, but I stopped it just in case I got pregnant. My other doctor told me just to stop it just in case, but she wants me to go in again with high blood pressure pills. So I have that appointment with my general doctor until like May 12th. But she said you can take Levitol or something like that. I have everything here, but it's called Levitol. That's safe if I get pregnant and stuff like that. And then she said to do a low dose of aspirin every single day, 81 grams. So I'm taking that. She also gave me like a little list of what to take. Pretty much she said to continue what I'm taking, like my multivitamins and stuff like that. But she recommended, she said, did you try metformin? And I told her yes, but it didn't work out with my body. So she's like, I suggest you to take Ovistol, this. So I was like, oh, perfect. And I told her like, I already have it. I take it twice a day. And she's like, perfect. I want you to keep on taking this. So if you have PCOS or insulin resistant or any stuff like that, then my medical doctor suggested this. Like, this is perfect for it. For people, because some metformin, like the metformin pill is really, really strong, and some people are really sensitive to it. So she said that this will be great. It comes in like a little thing like this, or it comes in individual packets. So it's up to your preference. And then like I said, she recommended the high blood pressure medicine. I'm waiting on that for my doctor until I go. And then I got the low dose aspirin. So I take one of those every single day, because I do get headaches, and with my high blood pressure, it makes it even a little bit worse. So taking those, all of that every single day. in the mornings, all of my pills in the morning, and then the Avastal. Is it Avastal? Avastal. Yeah, Avastal morning and night. And then pretty much, I'm going to show you here. This is pretty much all the blood work that they require. It's like a whole list. This is all mine. This is my husband's. So it pretty much requires a lot of things. Vitamin D, blood type, antibody screening, rubella, hepatitis B and C, gonorrhea, chlamydia, urine. What else? That's pretty much CBC, varicella, serum, certain, I don't know, it's a lot of things. Same with my husband. He needs to get some hepatitis B and C blood work, and then HIV and all of those things that he needs to get done just to clear everything up. And then that's pretty much what we're gonna do on, like I said, on the 8th, on Friday. And that takes 2 weeks. And then after that, when we get the results, we call either the doctor, or send her an email, or just call the medical assistants that we're ready to start off with everything. Because they said they wanted to wait 35 days from your last period, just in case you weren't pregnant at that time frame. But for me, it's been over 35 days. And they told me just, okay, go ahead and do the blood work first. After you're done with the blood work, then go ahead and call us, and then we'll go have everything ready for you to go. Either we'll send it, or you can pick it up in your local pharmacy. So that's pretty much what we're doing. I know it's a lot. I'm still confused myself, but pretty much like an overview of everything. We're gonna start off with our first IUI, but this IUI is not gonna have trigger shots. It's just gonna be having like 10 pills of letrozole each day for 5 days, so we can stimulate pretty much like my ovaries to see, like, to wake them up, if that will work. If not, then we're gonna go ahead and go in with IUI with trigger shots. Either I go in there to their office to do the trigger shots, and they do what's called they check your stomach, your ultrasound. You check your ultrasound to see if like I'm ovulating, and then you'll do the trigger shots. But that's pretty much that, and then we'll go in and do the insemination. She either said that you can even do it naturally, or you can do it insemination, like the sperm goes in near the egg. That my husband also got his sperm checked, everything is good there. So she said we can even do it like naturally. So there's that. If that doesn't work, then she said that's 60% to 70% for people that have PCOS to do IVF. It's 60 to 70% chance to get pregnant, because if I do IVF, so if we picked only the IVF round, we do all of these things. Like she said, you put yourself in birth control for like a month, and then they go in with you're awake, but it's like pretty much like a mini surgery. They like take out all of your all of your eggs that you have. It can be up to like 20 and stuff like that. She said, okay, whenever that's done, we'll have them ready, prepped to go. And then when you come back again, we put them back on you to see it, and put like the sperm inside with the little like egg, and then it splits into 2 and stuff, and we'll put it back inside of you, and then you go again on birth control just to be safe. And then we'll wait, and you can do trigger shots, and it's a whole thing. I was so like mesmerized. And she also said that if you want to do your IUI and you get pregnant the first time, but you want to have another baby, like they freeze your eggs. Same with my husband's sperm, they freeze them, and then whenever you're ready to go for another baby, you come into the same one, and then you do it all over again to do another second baby. And then she said, if you already had, like, for example, if you had your baby and it was a boy, you can pick your gender. Actually, she said, like, you can pick your gender if you want a girl or a boy. It's fascinating how science works. I did not know that. So it's a whole thing. So that's IVF. That's our last option. Like I said, we're gonna first try for IUI, or the first 2 IUIs. That doesn't work, then we'll go ahead and go straight with IVF. But hopefully with God's prayers and if God hears me, hopefully we don't have to do that, and just with the first IUI it will stick. But yes, that's pretty much what I have. It's just a little update of how my journey is going. I will guys keep you updated as well on my second update, or my third update actually. It's probably going to be starting all the pills and stuff. So yes, I'll guys see you in my next one. Bye guys.